Hello, we're Team Database with a hard base, and this is our app Travelations. So here we can see that we can log in as an existing user or register as a new user. We'll register as a new user here with Raymond. Raymond. And he likes his password, so password will be password, which will hopefully type correctly. Email address, we have email verification, so we're going to use an existing email. And his display name will be Happy Dude, because he's a happy dude. He's going to register. So now we will shortly receive a verification email from our account to verify that email. There it is. It's going to go verify. Okay, we verified our account, so now we could log in as Raymond. Password. Okay, so we've logged in. Here we can see the check-in screen, and initially we'll just go over to our profile. We can see it's an empty profile with one achievement though. He's created an account, and there's no recent check-ins. So let's go check Raymond in. It shows our location as Champaign, so we'll check in. We've checked into Champaign. We go back to our profile and see that that's been added to our recent check-ins, and we've also gotten another achievement, just getting started, our first check-in. Let's go look at Raymond's feed. He has a pretty empty feed, so let's follow a user. Steve. Oh, Steve. No, Steve. Come back, Steve. Oh, okay. Here's Steve. We can look at Steve's profile. Steve's a beer lover, and he's traveled quite a bit, all over the world, in fact. And he has a lot of achievements. This is making Raymond feel a little bit depressed about himself. So we're going to unfollow Steve. There we are. And now we can go back to our profile, go to settings. We're going to change our display name. We're not so happy anymore after seeing Steve's profile. We're a pretty sad dude. Oh, 2Ds. Update. And we've updated our display name, which we could then look at. Sad dude. It's been updated. And there's also a delete account button in the settings, but obviously no one's going to use that because no one's going to delete their account.
Okay, so now let's look at Steve's account. So we can log into Steve, and obviously his password is also password. Once you've logged in, we can see the same check-in screen you saw before. Steve is following several other people, so we can see that there are a lot of check-ins here. And then if you look at Steve's profile, he has a lot of different achievements. He's got 5 check-ins, he's got first check-in, many different ones. He has a score of 142, and the score comes from the number of achievements you have, where each achievement has its own score value. We can see he has a lot of recent check-ins down here. And then we can also look at all of his check-ins on a map, which, as you can see for Steve, is very full. You can move around, zoom in, and you can also see time on the map in the sense of the lines between the check-ins, where we have a line leading from Steve's first check-in all the way to his most recent one. And if we zoom in on each check-in, we can see where it was. So there's somewhere in the Democratic People's Republic of Congo. There's now in Papua New Guinea. Here's some places in Europe. There's Kobrin in Belarus. Volony in Russia. And of course, Champaign, United States. And that is Steve's profile. And another functionality that we have is if you click on a city, you can click on directions, and it'll give you directions to that city in Google Maps. Obviously, there's no route found because it involves swimming over the Atlantic Ocean, but that is something you can do as a convenient feature if you want to go to one of the cities that you've been to before. And that's our app.